Favorite thing? The meal.
Hang out with the family.
Having family.
We go home with my family.
My parents and Sheila's sisters, they did come to Christmas party. They did help us with our Christmas present. I did have good time with them.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Basically,
They're having Christmas party here.
The present.
Getting presents.
Doing some presents.
I like open gifts.
Oh, God. Snow.
That Jesus was born.
But at Christmas, we had a special time and everybody got a nativity, which they picked out from a collection I had brought. And I still see a few of those around, and that's been at least 4 years ago, I think, something like that. But that's Christmas to me, and I think it's important. And it's important because this is a Christian home, and it means a lot that she's here, because I know she gets in on more celebration and fun things that go on, especially around the holidays, but particularly Christmas, of course.
For us, it's just being able to share her love with the staff. I can't even begin to express how much she appreciates the staff. She wants to pray for them all the time. She tells me when we go to church that she wants to pray for them. Somebody don't feel good, we pray for them. And this is something that has opened Linda up, and Christmas time just seems to make it bubble even more.
It means a lot because we know she's well cared for. Last year has been really rough for her. That means it was really rough for the people who take care of her. But she's doing better. And when I bring her home over the weekend for one day, it used to be overnight, but now it's just for a day, she's always ready to go home. And home does not mean my home, it means Linden. Yeah, Christmas just allows her to be who she is and be well cared for, and have people who are always there cheering her on and taking care of her. And that we can still be part of that team. So.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's called a Christmas toy.
Charlie Brown.
So Santa Claus comes to town.
Home Alone or something.
Charlie Brown's Christmas.
I mean, a family holiday.
Miss Grinch.
Home Alone.
The day before Christmas Eve day, we got a call from her queue and said, Donna's had COVID. She's immune now. Would you like to have Donna home for Christmas? And we were just overjoyed. And okay, but on a funny note, Donna, since about 2003, has been collecting the Hallmark snowmen. Do you know what those are? Well, Dad takes the batteries out after Christmas every year. He puts them in before Christmas. He didn't do that. Donna wasn't coming. So we found out, kind of last minute, like, oh, we gotta get the snowman out. This is what Dad does every Christmas for Donna. Gets all the snowmen and we have them. And sometimes, what does Donna do?
Oh, yeah. She comes in and she illuminates every one of them. Just like that. We had them lined up on the fireplace mantle, and she goes down every one of them. And they're all playing at the same time.
So, It started out a bad thing, her having COVID, but it turned into, you know, it turned into something good, and she got to be with us, and it was a wonderful Christmas after we got all these snowmen out. So,
I think it's just Sammy dressing up with his Santa costume and stuff, and all their faces when Santa comes.
My favorite Christmas memory was when Santa came and I was sitting on the porch with two of our residents, and there's a picture of it, but they're both just wrapping their arms around me and giving me huge hugs, and I love hugs, and so that was a really special Christmas memory, is watching this exciting time of year for them and getting to give them all big hugs on this special holiday.
My favorite Christmas memory at LifePoints is on Christmas Day when I'm there in the morning watching all the residents that are there opening their Christmas presents and enjoying everything that they have gotten.
I've been at LifePoints for 2 Christmases, and the first Christmas I was here, I was asked to be the Santa Claus for some of the residences, and so that really is my best memory of Christmas with the residents.
Probably when Santa Claus comes to meet everybody and get pictures with all their families and all the residents and staff. All the residents' faces just light up. It's like you would think someone just won the lottery and they won like $1 million. Like, they're so happy.
I was working in housekeeping on Christmas Day, and I was walking by the NPR room when they were getting ready to hand out gifts to all the residents. And I didn't realize how they did that until then, but I just looked in. Kind of reminded me of like when I was little, because you could just see all the expressions on the residents' faces and the workers too. It was like I don't know, it was a very memorable time for me, because I just stood there and watched it for a long, long time before I kept on going.
Rudolph, the
Silent Night.
I'll say Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Jingle bells.
Jingle Bell.
Jingle bells stuff.
Jingle bells.
Jingle Bell.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, Holy Night.
You want to sing it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Lonely the world is in ever fighting till he appeared and the soul felt his word. A thrill of hope, a weary, weary rejoices while yonder breaks unto glorious morn. Finally, oh, hear the angel voices on night divine, all night when Christ was born, all night divine, all night divine.
Yay, beautiful. I love it.
You love it?
I love it. Absolutely.
Okay, for me, Christmas is still the same. The Christian aspects, the gifts and all that kind of stuff. But what's different is I know Katie's in a safe place at Christmas, and you do stuff for her. When she was at home, before she came here, not long before, she would go to the door and stand at the door, you know, because she didn't have a life with us anymore. And we were getting older, so we knew we had to, you know, do something where she could have a life. So we made the arrangements and got her put here, and she likes it here. She's happy here. And I want to thank everybody for that. So for Christmas, for me, this is a present. This here. So that's what it means.
Well, it is going to be difficult to add to that because we're basically on the same page about a lot of things. And I remember too when she would stand at the back door. So it's just nice to see her settle in and let it become her home. I don't know. That's just such a comfort, to know that she considers it her home. She considers you her friends. And one really good thing, you treat her age appropriate, where I tend to still treat her like my little baby. But anyway, like Jim said, she loves coming home, but she loves coming back here, so she's happy, and what more could you ask for?
The meaning of Christmas hasn't changed. In fact, it's always been about JJ. Christmas has. JJ came into our home on Christmas Eve. She had been living in a foster care home, and she came into our home on Christmas Eve and has been part of the family ever since. And Christmas, this is JJ's home, not my house. Used to be. She'd come home 2-3 days or more. Last time I had JJ home, she ate, opened one present, and went to the door, wanted to go home. And that's what she said, go home. So I knew she was very comfortable being where she's at, and this is her home. That has to be, for a parent, comforting. You have to know that the person you love is being cared for and loved and nurtured, and that she is happy. There's no doubt about it. This is home.
So I think this Christmas is going to be especially special because of how thankful we are that he's doing well. I anticipate that he'll come back to our house for some of the holidays, and as he usually does, if he comes for a weekend, he'll tell us that he misses his housemates. He'll say little things that I'll say, where did you get that from? And he'll say, oh, Katie says that, or Christy told me, or something, and just talks about everyone as if they're extended family, and that just obviously means the world to us. And yeah, he's doing great, and we are very thankful. So I think it's going to be a very special holiday season. I just think Sam's going to be super excited to be celebrating at both of his homes.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride around over something sleigh. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. All the fun in the ride. One night horse show. Yay! Yeah.
Jingle bells.
Yeah, wait. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Why can't you find your jingle bell? Time saying for your jingle bell ring. It's time supposed to be with a not all about. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, Nebraska. You can't sing without you exercise. Silent night, Holy Spirit, come, always come bright.
Hertie par, unto the mit. Holy har, how to leave both, driven.
Was that Silent Night?
Driven.
Very nice.
What child is this too late to rest on Mary's slab is sleeping? Who made the sea with Empress ring, while shepherds watch their keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds call and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him law, the babe, the son of Mary.
Nice. Very nice, Nick. Beautiful.
What after what knowing the they tell me no, and you for the tired, you got to stay close. Okay, that's it.
Christmas a couple years ago, my husband dressed up as Santa for them. Rob needed a Santa, so Darren dressed up as a Santa, and Nick noticed his eyes, he noticed his face, and he gave him a direct look and a happy holler is what we call it, when he gets all giggly and happy. And that was special for my husband, that he noticed him, and it was special for Nick.
My favorite Christmas memory at LifePoints over the years would be the time spent with the residents and how rewarding it is being with them, and spending extra time with them, as a lot of them, some are at home and some are here, so they get to you get to spend extra time with them.
And I remember the year where Santa visited residents through their windows. And while that was a little bit sad, it was also just one of the most precious things I've seen too, because it doesn't really matter how Santa comes. The residents get just as excited. The people love to see Santa, and that's what's magical about Christmas here at Timber Ridge, is just the excitement that the residents see.
I'm not sure what, I think December 2015, my youngest daughter had just been born, and I hadn't come back from maternity leave yet, and I brought her here, and one of our residents was dressed up as Santa Claus, so he got to hold my little baby in his arms on his tray, and somewhere in the picture collages on all the TVs is a picture of him as Santa with the little baby in his arms. That's my baby. And then he had another one with my daughter, who was 5 at the time, and she's there, and she was convinced that he was Santa. It was just an amazing day.
One Christmas, it was really special. Sheila, her sisters were talking about how they used to get coal at Christmas, and it was just like a funny joke they played. And so me and Sheila decided that we needed to get their sisters some coal, and how are we going to do this? So we had so much fun scheming up a plan and ended up finding some coal. And at Christmas, when Santa came, he called out our sisters' names, and they were so surprised to get coal in their presents. And it was just so much fun, spreading joy and finding creative ways to make people smile at Christmas.
It's been quite some time ago that we loaded up the bus with residents, took them over to Peoria Fellowship Hall. It was really interesting to be over there with the residents and see the joy on their faces when they got the present from Santa.
Barbie dolls.
Barbie dolls?
Yep.
I love Barbie.
Horses.
Horses.
And tigers.
Tigers? You like tigers?
Mm-hmm.
Chapstick.
Some chapstick.
Mm-hmm.
New ring.
New rings. What else?
Necklace.
Necklace.
Well, you know how much I like to copy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of running low on tablets. So that's what I want is in the gift.
Book and boy bag. Earring.
Earrings.
Earrings.
You like the dangly earrings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, how fun. I love it.
Shirt. German, from Germany.
A German t-shirt?
German, yeah. German.
She sent me those last year. I like to get stuff for the refrigerator, like magnets and stuff, and writing.
I want a bunch of new clothes.
Everything.
A stuffed animal of a tiger.
Clothes. Train books. I see old trains and I know what they look like. I see them.
Mm-hmm.
New clothes.
A bunga, a bed.
A bunk
bed.
A calendar,
Calendar? What kind of calendar?
a 2024.
Well, I've got everything I want.
What Christmas here at LifePoints means to me is being able to experience the pure joy of the season, the innocence, and the spirit that involves all of us, and everybody takes part in it, and it's just wonderful. You don't get to experience that a lot in your life, but here we do almost every single day, and Christmas just makes it even more special.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I want my go-go.